Good evening, and we mean evening, ladies and gentlemen, as we are here at the 76th Annual Greenwood High School Blue and Gold Tournament, and we have got the late one, the nightcap tonight here on day one. It's the 9:30 p.m. tip-off game, and it's between the Ava Bears, who are unbeaten, against the Stockton Tigers, only one loss on their record coming in for the game tonight. We'll recap your day one bracket, give you starting lineups and more. You're listening to Cos Radio, best radio in the Ozarks, and you're also watching it live on tdhmedia.net.
Hi, folks. This is Jay Loveland of Jay Loveland Auto Sales, and I'd like to invite you all to our new setup in Mountain Grove. We have a great inventory of affordable cars, trucks, and SUVs, conveniently located right next to Walmart and Burger King. Find us also online at jlovelandautosales.com or 417-349-4444. And remember, at J. Loveland Auto Sales, we always do the right thing.
Get a great deal on versatile Kubota equipment today, including Kubota LO1 Series compact tractor as part of our under 100 horsepower tractor lineup, rated #1 for reliability. Z-Series mowers and Sidekick utility vehicles. Stop by your local Kubota dealer today. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 84 months, plus save up to $1,400 now through December 31st. Yes, or go to KubotaUSA.com for more details.
Your local Kubota dealer, Engler & Harper Farm Equipment. Two names you can trust, Engler & Harper and Kubota.
From tax help to payroll to counseling advice when it comes to dealing with your money, it's a conversation for Paul Wade & Associates. Offices in Ava, Paul Wade & Associates, your certified public accountants. Call at 683-2319, 683-2319, or Paul Wade and Associates.
Happy holidays from Town and Country Supermarket in Ava, Missouri. Rotel tomatoes, 5 for $5. Dean's guacamole or dip, 2 for $5. And Nabisco Ritz or snack crackers, 2 for $5. Town and Country, Ava, Missouri.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Glad you're with us again. Cooper Emmerich running the ball game for us back at Cos Studios. He's had a long one today. He was here at 9:30 this morning for the girls, Ava girls, in the pink and white tournament. Ava defeating Greenwood there, and now here 9:30 at night, 12 hours later, getting ready for the boys game to start here in just a moment. Rocky day one action here. Got Rocky Valentine with us, per tradition, just going right into you, partner. Tell me who's won here on the gold side today.
Let's do it. Early in the first game at 9:30, Central beating Willow Springs. That's the first seeded upset of the day. Aurora losing to Bolivar, Spokane losing to Greenwood, and Stratford taking care of Camdenton. And then in the games here in the second half action, Blue and Gold Tournament is Ridersville taking care of Crane, Ozark beating Lebanon, and then the game right before us, Republic running through the Buffalo Bison.
And Republic is a 6th seed. My goodness, that was a criminal underseeding from what we've seen so far today. They are in that winner's side of the bracket, looking for the 9:30 game tomorrow night against the winner here of Ava Stockton. Starting lineups, we'll get them to you next. You're listening to Cos Radio, best radio in the Ozarks, and also watching tdhmedia.net.
It's 5 Girls and a Chainsaw, LLC, your locally owned tree trimming and removal service. Do you have limbs down in your yard from storm damage? Well, we can help. We're fully insured, and there is no job that's too large or small. Give Billy a call at 683-0704. It's 5 Girls and a Chainsaw, and we sell firewood too. 417-683-0704. 5 Girls and a Chainsaw, LLC.
At Rick's Roofing, we have expanded our business. We are now dozing for timber and other excavating work, skid steer work, some brush hogging, brush mulching, also helping you build your driveway, building houses or shop pads, backhoe work, septic work, and dump truck gravel hauling, free quotes. And of course, we're still taking care of your roofing needs too. 683-8081. That's 683-8081 for Rick's Roofing, LLC.
Get ready here for the start of this one, Mr. Valentine, Dr. Valentine, if you would, please. Tell me who's starting for the Stockton Tigers.
Yeah, coming in at 6-1, Stockton, coached by Mike Draper. They are starters on the evening, Lane Colvin, Brendan Sullivan, Braden Postaway, Max Brown, and Jay Baxter.
And we double-checked all those pronunciations beforehand there for Stockton. We're giving our best there.
They are approved.
Here's for your Ava Bears at 8-0 on the season. You talk about a schedule front-loaded here at the start of the season. They have went out and played a lot of teams. They've traveled a lot of miles playing teams. Last victory there on the 21st last Tuesday against East Newton. Going to be the same guys, Ethan Donnelly, Corey Heinlein, Blaine Mendel, Carter Mahan, and Andrew Dalton, your starting 5 for the Ava Bears. Tigers ready, Bears ready. I think we'll just keep it right here as we get ready for the tip-off of this one. And for your fashion update, Ava on the black-on-black jerseys, and Stockton the white-on-white. Rocky? 76 years, blue and gold basketball, and Ava Bears enjoying the best seed ever there in school history.
It's quite the deal. Was excited to see that seed for them, but, when you get up here in these seeded ball games in the blue and gold, you never know what those seeds will bring, especially on day 2.
Here's the tip. It is controlled by the Bears. Carter Mahan looking for someone. I'll work the Ava side. RV will work in the Stockton here of the play-by-play. This is Mendel. Drifting over the right side, pass into the high post, free throw line Mahan, out to Heinlein. And Ava here with a very patient first set. Andrew Dalton gets his first touch. What a 3-year run he's had in blue and gold basketball. Last year, Ava doing that great run on the consolation side there and taking home a trophy. Backdoor cut, Dalton catch a shoot, no good. Mahan skies up for the board and, missed the putback. Dalton, a third try, goes up from the left side and gets it to go. Andrew Dalton, what a start for his senior season, and continues it here.
2 offensive rebounds for the Bears there, ends up with some points. This is Stockton bringing it the other way. This is Baxter down in the corner of the postal weight. Back out to Colvin. Colvin on the right wing here. Looks for the cutter inside, doesn't get it. This is Baxter. Baxter's averaged 17 points a game last year. Colvin 15. We're going to have a steal by Mendel.
Mendel, 1-on-2, doesn't have the numbers. Tried to get it to Heinlein, pass a little bit wide. Andrew has it now, drives, pulls up from the free throw line, gets it to go. Andrew Dalton, he's on the cover of your programs here, ladies and gentlemen, and he's got first 4 points for the Bears.
And he's definitely earned it over the last 3 years here at this tournament, making a name for himself in Southwest Missouri. Stockton's ball at the top. We're going to have a 3 up right in the way by Colvin, and he will splash one home to bring it to 4-4.
They got a couple guys that can shoot on this team, and Ethan Donnelly quickly ahead the other side. Donnelly double-teamed out to Heinlein. Thought about the 3, driven in. 2-pointer, no good. And Stockton fights for loose ball. They got it.
This is Colvin. Going to pull it back out. Looks inside to Baxter. Looking to go to work inside. Doesn't let it happen. Pulls it back out, being guarded by Mr. Dalton.
Ava's done a great job with transition defense this year, and you see him get back hustling there to prevent an easy opportunity.
Baxter goes in, shots up, doesn't fall. Rebounded by Dalton. He's headed the other way.
He's got the numbers. Goes to Mahan, and Carter is blocked out of bounds. They'll stay with the Ava Bears on their end. 4-3 our score here. 5:43 mark of the first quarter. In Stockton, you see that record at 6-1, but not a lot of teams, Rocky, that Ava Bears see, quite frankly, during the season. You're talking Osceola and a couple schools that I couldn't point them on the map for you. Dalton gets a good look, shot no good. Stockton coming the other way.
Also waits, looks down, passes it down over to Max Brown. Baxter looks inside. Baxter's supposed to be 6'2", 6'3". Kicks it back out to Stockton on the wing. Being guarded by Heinlein is Brown. Back out to Baxter. Now drives in. Nearly loses his pivot foot there. Kicks it back out. 2 posts away. Nothing happening. Lots of good defense here by the Bears. And this is Baxter. Down to the right, left block, brother. No look at the basket as Mahan was all over.
Ava really doing a good job on switching when they need to defensively here. Out of the man-to-man, our first whistle of the game. Going to have the foul charge to Mendel. I want to say maybe a little bit typical day one. You don't see the whistles pulled out a whole lot here on Blue and Gold Tournament. And I would think that probably the human element there a little bit in part there in the 9:30 game. You would think it got to be egregious. You're going to see the whistles too much here in this one.
Into the ball game is Colby Adams for Stockton. There's a pass down low. Also wait. No luck there. This is Adams. Swings it back over. Looking inside to Colvin. A lot of great defense being played by the Bears. Man-to-man thus far. A number of players for Stockton not looking to shoot the ball at all at this juncture.
It seems to be trying to get Colvin running off screens and everything. Now Baxter attacks. Hard take left hand. And it's up and in, and Stockton their first lead. And we're nearly halfway through the opening quarter. They post up Mahan inside, pass to Donnelly. Quick ball movement, Corey Heinlein. Open corner three, and Corey Heinlein, a good spot-up shooter. And he's knocked down some buckets there from the three-point line this year. Gives Ava the lead back 7-5.
Baxter walking it up, being guarded by Dalton. Swings it over to Sullivan. To Adams, staying at the top of the key. Looking for some backdoor cuts. We're going to have a three up by Colvin. Doesn't fall. Rebounded by Heinlein, and quickly ahead to Donnelly.
Ethan trying to get ahead of the pack 2-on-2, and he's going to be called for travel. Tried to stop himself there, but that foot slid a little bit. Driving down the right side of the lane.
Bears looking to do a little full court press here.
Stratford tournament comes to mind. They caused a lot of turnovers using that full court press, and they do right here. They force Baxter near the far boundary line, steps out of bounds.
For a second, we're going to see a cheap foul there by Andrew, about 50 feet from the basket, but did not play out that way.
Mendel gets a high ball screen from Dalton. No roll the basket. Mendel take it himself. Tough shot, and it rolls around and falls for Blaine Mendel, looking for his shot here early. 9-5 now the score, Ava on top.
Baxter gets it to the middle to Adams. He's going to have it picked off by Mendel. We're headed the other way. 3-on-1 behind the back pass to Donnelly for the easy bucket.
I tell you, Blaine has been sensational in the open floor most of his career. Is here. Timeout on the floor. We'll take 1-2. 3:06 opening quarter. Ava 11, Stockton 5.
The best selection of appliances and home furnishings. It's Long Dollar Furniture and Appliances. Great prices on top brands. Long Dollar Furniture Appliance, whether it's your kitchen, laundry room, bedroom, living room, Long Dollar Furniture and Appliance, 683-3424. That's 683-3424, Long Dollar Furniture and Appliance.
Boy, not often do we get the radio ads mixed in with the TDH there. We love it when that timing happens. Of course, we hope you all had a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and looking forward to the new year. Assume a good Christmas there in the Valentine household.
Always a great Christmas. Got a chance to get down to Ava to see the parents.
Now, what's that truck of Monty's that I've seen you driving around the square?
Now, that is a 40 Dodge. Steel Rat Rod, as we call it.
That one, I love it. Here's Dalton guarding. Here are the Bears. I've got Connor Nelson that's checked in, and here is another turnover force. So Ava does a very good job of picking their spots when to switch into this full court pressure. And not yet this year have they found a team that has handled it consistently.
That one right there, really an unforced error, just movement of the feet of Baxter. This is Andrew from the elbow, and he splashes that one home like it was in practice.
Andrew, good start here, 13-5. And you kind of wonder what his 4-year total scoring-wise would be coming in here. And now we've got one that is going to be whistled, taken off, and it's an offensive foul called there on Stockton.
That's Baxter, his first personal. Got a little aggressive, as you can see on the replay.
Here is Mendel bringing it up the floor here. We are the late-night game. A little bit of an early tip time. I think that's the first time I've ever said that in blue and gold coverage, that we started about 10 minutes before the scheduled start time. Now, we'll do that on day one, but not the rest of the week. Here's Nelson with it at the right wing. Connor will drive in, jump stop, pass into the corner. Heinlein now taking his man off the dribble, off the glass, and a soft touch from Corey Heinlein, who gets the basket to go.
And just like that, it's a 10-point ball game with your Bears on top. This is Adams being guarded by Heinlein. Swings it over to Postal Wade, down into corner of Colvin. Inside to Baxter. Baxter shot up, doesn't fall. Going to rattle around and rebounded by Mr. Dalton.
Ethan doesn't have the numbers, but attacking on the left side, spins, turns around, little hook shot. Baby hook goes, and another timeout by Stockton. 1:43 to go, first quarter. Ava 17, Stockton 5.
Hello, Bear fans. This is Garrett Chapman at Century Bank of the Ozarks. At Century Bank, we are a true community bank for your way of life. Since 1894, Century Bank of the Ozarks has maintained its reputation of friendly service and quick local decision-making. Stop in and let our friendly staff introduce you to our outstanding banking products and services. Banking decisions made at the local level, right here at home. That's Century Bank of the Ozarks, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
It's A1 Detailing Enterprise.
Got Spencer Seeger, who is checked in now to come in this full court pressure, and Ava on a nice run right here. Right after Stockton took a 5-4 lead, it's been 13 points unanswered here for your Bears.
Shot up on the wing by Stockton. Doesn't fall by Colvin, and here comes the Bears the other day with Mendel.
Blaine looks right, goes left, now passes it left. Alton Dalton, Risen fires three, no good. Ball bounces around. Nelson, it gets the tip to him. Andrew attacks left side, up and in for Dalton. Second chance points opportunities here, Rocky. Bears getting a bunch of them this opening quarter.
Lots of offensive rebounds, what you want to see. This is Stockton, gets a chance. It's Colvin, pulls it down to the right corner, drives in, shots up, rattles. Baxter with the rebound, and the offensive putback for Stockton.
Credit Nelson there. He was the lone man behind there, 3-on-1, and forced a tough shot, but second chance opportunity there for Stockton, and it's 19-7. Ava comes in averaging right around 60 points per game on the season. They've had some running fourth quarter clock games too. Dalton misses wildly, gets it back, turns around, and makes the difficult one. The high percentage shot, missed it. The one that had a high degree of difficulty, he bottoms it.
It's Baxter being guarded by Dalton. Out looking to challenge, swings it back over to the left side. Entry right down, and we're going to have a two-point basket by Lane Colvin on the right block.
Colvin with some English on it there. A little reverse layup. Gets the finger roll off the glass. 4 seconds on the clock. Seeger pump fakes, now releases it, and no good. Ava, though, a great run. They had a 13-0 run, scoring spurt in that one. After quarter number one, it's your Ava Bears 21, Stockton 9.
It's A1 Detailing Enterprises, offering complete details, interior, exterior, headlight restoration, vinyl removal, and shampooing. The next generation car care, A1 Detailing Enterprises. Give Wyatt Gastineau a call, 417-543-8739. That's 417-543-8739, and let him and the A1 Detailing Enterprise take care of you.
Missouri Ozarks Community Health is open with regular hours at our clinics found in Ava and Gainesville, in Mansfield, Mountain Grove, Kabul, and Houston. Missouri Ozarks Community Health, providing primary medical care, behavioral health care, and yes, Missouri Ozarks Community Health provides emergency and urgent dental care. So call us at 683-5739, 683-5739 to schedule an appointment at Missouri Ozarks Community Health in Ava, Gainesville, Mansfield, Mountain Grove, Kabul, and in Houston.
Ava Bears playing in the final game of the day. Rocky, we did this one other time many years ago when we played Ozark as a one, and that not very many fond memories of that one that I can recall. Forgot what I had for lunch yesterday, but I do remember that game. That was a rough one. This one a great start for Ava, though. Game before us was Republic taking on Buffalo, and at one point Republic led 30-3. Spin move and Culver once again for Stockton, and he right now is their main offense. Rocky.
Yes, that's Colvin. He's got 7 points right now. Most of them 4. And here we go. The oop right now doesn't land for the Bears. Trying to get that down low. I believe that was Connor Nelson.
Just caught it a little too deep there along the baseline. Ava's going to come out. A little half-court trap look here. Stockton works it up the floor.
Right in front of us here. Stockton gets it to Adams. This is the corner three by Also weight doesn't fall, rebounded by Dalton. Looks to outlet to Mendel, and here goes the Bears.
And you see the athleticism there. Andrew didn't have great position, but able to tip it to himself to get the ball. Mahan has it knocked away, gets it back. Mendel's double teamed in the corner. Good skip pass to Seeger. Wide open and off the front of the rim. Fight for the loose ball, and it goes to Colbert.
Stockton's going to push it ahead. This is Polsaway. And we're going to have a push being called by Dalton. We'll see it on the replay. Don't always have that opportunity for us as we're calling a ball game. And I didn't see it, but
this is what we're spoiled with now, RV. And boy, Dalton, I guess if he doesn't swat his hand at it, even though it made contact from no one.
You know, the great Coach Poole told me one time just to go straight up. Actually, he told me that a lot of times.
You know, there are several
I may have listened one time, but heard it a lot more.
The Coach Pooleisms. Triple threat, always one of my favorites to go to. 21-13.
Both fall for Postal Weight and Stockton.
Quick pass, three-pointer, no good, and Stockton a little no here.
This is Postal Weight, being guarded by Seeger. Corner three by Adams. That one falls, and just like that, Stockton having a little bit of mojo.
Well, they were down by as many as 12 there in the first quarter, and now have cut it down to 5. Seeger, pass over to Heinlein, and you see Stockton now with a little more energy here on the defensive end. Long pass to Mendel, and ball tipped away, and they're going to say last touch by Mendel, and Coach Seeger doesn't know who we were looking at on the pass there. And Stockton coming with it here, a chance to make this a one-possession game.
Baxter swings it over. Right wing, back out to Adams. Adams at the last three. This is Baxter on the left side of the floor. Brown with ball, back over to Colvin. Defense right now at a premium for the Bears. This is Polsaway. He's going to drive. Nowhere to go with Mendel. Back up to Baxter right in front of us. 5:28 on the clock. Stockton being patient, and we have a 15-13. That is Max Brown with the free throw.
Now just a 2-point game. Ava had 21 points at the end of the first. Nothing here through nearly 3 minutes of quarter number 2. And you see Stockton now playing with a lot of energy there on the defensive side. Give it to Mr. Reliable. Dalton, top shot. And it falls. He makes the spectacular sometimes look ordinary, RV.
The body control he has with the basketball is pretty amazing. It's a long three by Colvin. Doesn't fall. Rebounded by Seeger. The Bears headed the other way.
You love seeing the freshmen just go jump right in there to the crowd in the paint and come down with the rebound. So we were 21-9. Now, Ava up by 4. We've got a whistle and a foul, a reach in there as Mendel. Now, will they say he was in the act of shooting or trying to pass?
I believe they're going to say he was shooting there. We'll speculate, and then we'll watch and see.
Definitely make the case there that it was going towards the basket. And lane to the free throw line for a couple. First one is up and bounces on. 4:33 here in the second quarter. Ava just with one lone bucket in the second. And I believe RV is at double figures there for Mr. Dalton already.
Already with 12 thus far.
Free throw number 2 goes. 24-19, and Ava will come with some more full court pressure.
Extending it out. Baxter getting it over here to Adams. And it appears he towed the line right in front of us here.
Now, there's one angle we don't have right there in front of us, RV, so we will take their word for it, of course. Ava basketball, we got Mendel, Seeger, Heinlein, Donley, Dalton, your 5 Ava Bears on the floor. Ava trying to defend that number 3 seed here in the final game of the day. Dalton with it, shots up, no good, and it's knocked out of bounds, and I think he'll stay on the Ava end.
Looked like that ball came off of Baxter's hands as him and Dalton were battling for it.
We've had 32 schools playing here today up in Springfield, 16 games, 8 in each gymnasium. So a good day for the local economy, I'm sure, as you got a lot of buses, a lot of parents, a lot of people in town here today. A lot of folks make this quite the tradition, usually the day after Christmas, but having that on Sunday this year gives us the Monday start. I wouldn't have liked to have missed my Chiefs yesterday, so I'm glad that they put that in for us. Ava being very patient here with the basketball in this possession. A lot of passing around the perimeter. And do I see an official's timeout? Is that what I've seen?
Stockton had moved to a little bit of a zone there. I'm not certain if the time clock is an issue or what here.
Well, Coach Seeger's going to use an opportunity to kind of get a quick mini timeout in of his own. Talk to his Bears real quick, and now Stockton will do the same. And let's take us a quick timeout, too. You're listening to Ava Bear Basketball on the best radio in the Ozarks. Ava leads in the second quarter, 24-19.
Always have been and always will be big Ava Bear sports fans at Crystal Lake Fisheries. Like the proud tradition of Ava Athletics, we're proud of our history, too. Established in 1951, and there are now 5 generations of fish feeders in the Emerson family. From all of us here at Crystal Lake Fisheries, good luck to the Ava Bears.
Well, we got it figured out. Ava here on the attack. Blaine Mendel step into an open three, and he knocks it down. Good ball movement there to set up a good shot opportunity.
The quick adjustment of the clock is what we missed there. Took about 4 seconds off the clock is what the officials did after collaborating with the scores table. This is Baxter, top of the key, swings it back over to Colvin. There are 2 leading scorers for the Tigers. Big shot up top from Colvin, doesn't fall. It's going to be fought for and knocked out of bounds by Ava. And will continue to be Stockton's ball underneath.
See there, younger Dalton still around a 4-6 week thing away from being ready. Inbounds there to Stockton, got a good look, didn't go. Andrew rebounds it, up ahead to Blaine Mendel. Blaine, little shaking and baking, now looking over here in the corner to Heinlein at the wing. Corey dribbles towards the center, and will bounce pass it back to Mendel. Ava resets the attack.
2-3 zone being implemented right now by Stockton. Kind of slowed down the pace of the Bears' offense.
Pass into the high post to Dalton. He's on the elbow. He'll shake a defender off, shoot, no good, and a rebound for Stockton.
Here comes Adams the other way. 2:45 left here in the first half. Baxter up top. Ball's dead. He's looking for the man. Finds Sullivan. Back over to Adams. Inside, down to Colvin. Colvin with possession underneath, and he scores the quick bucket.
I feel like it is the Colvin Baxter show going on right now for Stockton. 27-21. Ava leads by 6. Farm Bureau Insurance halftime report up next, and we'll get you caught up again. You missed us in the pregame through all the action today from the gold bracket. Got one knocked out of bounds.
And we pack it in here. Getting into Dalton. Dalton catches, dribbles. Solid post move down there, Dave.
He used the phrase earlier, body control. And it's really one of the best descriptions that you can give of Andrew's game, especially inside.
2:01 left in this 21-29 ball game. Stockton has came back here. Made it a little bit more competitive after being ran away from in the first. This is Baxter's spin move. He's going to get bumped. We're going to have a travel called on Baxter.
We're at 150 and counting here for halftime. The late game. You know, Rocky, before kids, 9:30 at night sounded pretty fun. But here in the mid-30s, we're past your bedtime officially. I
passed it by about 30 minutes at the start.
Here's Dalton. Shot up and in. Andrew finishes, and he's getting close to 20 now here in this first half.
Baxter swings it down to, I believe that's Postal Weight. Back up top, over around. Nearly out of bounds, right in front of Coach Seeger there. And the Ava Bear bench. Swing pass. We're going to have a drive and a foul. I believe will be called on Blaine Mendel.
If it is Blaine, I believe that's his second.
We will see him come off the floor as it was his second.
So you hope to get by without him for the next 69 seconds. 31-21. Stockton inbounding under their own goal.
Pass inside to Sullivan. Shots up, doesn't fall, rebounded by Seeger.
Seeger, he'll lead the break himself. A chance for him to take on more of a point guard role without playing on the floor. Bounce pass to Ethan Donnelly. Back out to Heinlein. Still a zone here, RB, I believe.
Yeah, it has slowed down what the Ava Bear offense has looked like since they've implemented this 2-3 zone.
Makes them be a lot more selective with their shots. And they've done a good job taking care of the ball here so far, which is what Coach Seeger loves to see. Connor Nelson bounce past the Heinlein. We'll see if Ava can milk off 35 seconds. If I have to, several areas Ava Bears have gotten better at by year with this Dalton and Mendel era that we're in. But late into the quarter execution, taking care of the ball, running the clock off is something Ava's done a great job through the first 9 games this season. And they're going to try to hopefully make me look okay and smart there on that, and then get fouled with 10.7 seconds left. And Seeger was the one fouled, but I don't think he took the worst end of that contact.
Looked like a non-flagrant elbow.
Oh, I got him with the noggin right there.
Yeah, I think you were right.
Right side of the head. Oh, in the face, right on the schnoz. Now, that would send me into an allergy fit for the remainder of the game.
10.7 left for the Bears.
Bounce pass here. 6 seconds on the clock. Goes back to Seeger. Donnelly, 4 seconds. Dalton catches it. Spin moves inside, and he gets blocked. Dalton looks around for a foul, doesn't get it, and we go to the locker room. Our score at the break, Ava 31, Stockton 21.
It's Miller Lawn Service in Ava. They can take care of your commercial and residential needs, from mowing your grass to trimming the hedges and more. Our fast, reliable, and experienced team can help your lawn look its best. Call Doug today at 543-2294. That's 543-2294 for Miller Lawn Service. And let us take care of your lawn.
At Signal, we strive to provide the lowest prices on gasoline and diesel. We're also the home of ethanol-free premium fuel. Stop in today at your local hometown Signal food store and get your Signal Rewards card. Start earning points on your fuel, coffee, and other purchases. Signal Food Stores, proud to be a supporter of local athletics.
Hey, this is Cody with Cash Gas Company. We would like to thank all of our wonderful customers for letting us serve the Ava area over the last 40 years. We look forward to serving the Ava area for another 40 years as Ava's only locally owned and operated propane company. Give us a call today at 683-2297 for all your propane needs. That's 683-2297 for Cash Gas Company. And good luck to the Ava Bears.
Do you have new construction or remodeling needs? Reed's Construction can take care of you. We're family owned, operated, and insured. You can check us out on Facebook at Reed's Construction, LLC. If you have questions about our services or would like an estimate, give us a call at 417-543-2063. Again, that's 417-543-2063. Don't get framed by the competition. Trust our reputation. It's as solid as concrete.
Go Ava Bears! Saying goodbye to a loved one. You want it to be special, wrapped in care and provide comfort to those who remain. I'm Tony Clinking Bear Van Dyne, and at Clinking Bear Funeral Home, we've been helping those we know and love say goodbye with honor and dignity for over 100 years. We are here to serve you and your family.
Hey guys, this is Trish Watterson with Show Me Real Estate. And if you are thinking of selling your place, now is a good time as any. We pride ourselves on how we market our property, whether it's a farm, land, residential, in-town, or commercial building. We use a variety of tools to bring awareness to potential buyers of the property that you want to sell. Visit either Show Me Real Estate location Monday through Friday or on Saturday mornings, and someone will be there to assist you. That's Show Me Real Estate, serving the entire Southwest Missouri area.
Yes, yes. Thank you very much, Trish. It is halftime here. By the way, Agent Sean Irby of Farm Bureau Insurance providing you here with our halftime coverage. And we're getting scores figured up and everything like that. You want to do the bracket first or scoring first, RV? Your call. Colorman's choice.
Let's do the scoring.
All right, let's break down some individual scores for us here in the first half.
We'll start first for Stockton. Lane Colvin with 9 points. Braden Oswald with 2 points. 4 points for Jay Baxter and 3 points for Colby Adams. For your Ava Bears, Ethan Donnelly has 4 points. Corey Heinlein has 5. Lane Mendel with 6 and 16 for Andrew Dalton.
What a first half for him, and he's chasing kind of his own blue and gold history in here for career scoring, trying to get closer and closer towards the top there of that booklet. I want to give you a broadcast schedule for tomorrow. 9:30 in the morning from the O'Reilly Center. It's going to be the Ava girls against the Republic girls. And it just may, if this score holds up, be a doubleheader of action tomorrow for the Ava High School against Republic in basketball. That's who Ava's trying to get into the game tomorrow night with. So 9:30 a.m., 9:30 p.m., just like today. Same broadcast schedule there for tomorrow. We want to give you again your Sean Irby Farm Bureau Insurance halftime score. It is Ava 31, Stockton 21.
Hi, this is Colton Hall, loan officer for Home Pride Bank. Are you looking for a better banking experience? Ever consider a bank that's been putting their customers first since 1892? Our history is rooted in commitment to both our customers and the communities we serve. We are open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 4:30, and on Saturday, 8:30 to noon. We also offer mobile banking for those who like managing finances on their own time. Stop in or call us at 417-683-3211 and discover what better banking is all about.
Glad you're with us here for the late night one on this Monday. Tyler Watterson here courtside. We've got Cooper Emmerich, who was up earlier today for our 9:30 a.m. girls game. We've got Tyson somewhere on the property here. And Dr. Rocky Valentine, by my count, this is our 9th year doing blue and gold basketball. December of 2013 was when I had us doing our first game tonight, and we appreciate you staying up late here tonight. What time's that morning run going on?
You know, got the bike ride in this afternoon, so I may punt the run for another day.
That's slacking for you now.
We are definitely getting into the sleep pattern right now.
Yeah, Rocky's watching, telling him, hey, something's off. You're not in bed right now. Give me a little bit of a schedule update for tomorrow, if you would, please.
Yeah, absolutely. Going on to the winner side of the bracket, tomorrow in this gold division, 5 o'clock ball game will be Central playing Bolivar, unseeded Central, please note. Greenwood and Stratford playing at 6:30, and then Rogersville and Ozark at 8 o'clock. And then Republic and whoever comes out on top of this hill tier,
yeah,
9:30.
We say it every year. It's that small school, big school matchup. Now, even though Ava's Class 4, I still consider us the little guys up here at times. What did you talking about going up? You know, Class 6 wasn't a thing, I don't think, when we were in high school.
Well, so Misha's went back and forth with the classifications and back to having Class 6 now. So yes, Republic's one of the larger in the area, in the state, and I would very easily say that there's going to be 1,500 kids in that high school. So a little bit of a difference from the Ava High School, with probably running 4:15 to 4:30 if I was just estimating.
And so, see, tomorrow it truly might be Ava versus Republic Day on Cause Radio, with the girls playing the 9:30 a.m. game, and then if the boys hold on here, we're playing Republic there tomorrow night. But don't look at that 6 seed and think, oh, well, we're in good hands. Yes, folks, we watched them a little bit earlier. They jumped out to a 30-3 lead over Buffalo, and they were just on cruise control the whole time there.
Well, and as we know, with the last few years of playing Buffalo, there was not for a lack of athletes on the floor. A couple names that Swanky and Fortis and some different names that you and Coop got to talk about earlier on this opening football game. And, you know, they've had a string of athletes at Buffalo the last couple of years, but they were definitely no match for Republic this evening.
It was a sanctioned basketball game, and that's about all I can add to it. Second half up next here, Ava and Stockton. You're listening to Cause Radio, best radio in the Ozarks, and also watching at tdhmedia.net.
This is Dr. Teresa Nash, principal at Ava High School. On behalf of the Ava High School students, faculty, and administration, we wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
All right, Ethan Donnelly will inbound right in front of us out of our Farm Bureau Insurance halftime report. Third quarter underway. Ava will have the ball first here, up by 10. They've led by as many as 12. Dalton draws a crowd, bounce pass to Mahan, and he is blocked. Carter Mahan very quiet here so far in this ballgame.
Stockton out front here over to Sullivan, down to Baxter. Baxter had the block there on that last possession of Mahan. Wings it over to that's supposed to wait. Colvin dribbles, looks inside to Adams, who's starting the second half after not starting the ball game. Baxter looks inside to Colvin, nearly picked off by Mendel. Shot up, doesn't fall, rebounded by Mahan, and here comes Andrew Dalton.
Andrew going one-on-one, and the help defense comes and knocks him down, and he hits the floor hard. And, oof. One of those wouldn't want to take a fall like that in 2021.
One of those hits that makes you think he could have handled some football season hits.
All he was missing was the pads with that kind of contact. 7:08 to go. Got to get our yearly football joke in there with Mr. Dalton. 7:03.
We've been begging for it. 5 or 6 years now.
Oh, Mendel throws it to Coach Weston Lofton there on the bench. And that'll turn it over and bring it over to the other side. Coach Damon Seeger, Coach Armstrong, they work so well together. Coach Seeger handles mainly the offense, Coach Armstrong the defense. They work so well together. It is a true joy watching them coach up these young men and teach them.
Baxter kicks it out to Sullivan. Sullivan drives. shot's up and does fall. Excuse me, that is Postal Weight.
31-23, that was our first basket here of the third quarter. They're staying in that zone, RV. And Mahan tried to bounce past to Dalton, but goes to Heinlein. Back to Andrew, double-teamed, over to Donnelly. Now, they go into the zone because it's easier to trap Dalton with. Is that the strategy here?
You know, I'm really not certain here. Ball tipped away here and picked up back by Dalton.
Of course, there's a lot of teams that have tried a lot of different things to throw at Andrew Dalton, and not many have too much success at stopping him down. And we've got a whistle and timeout. Ava. Coach Seeger didn't like the way the offense was moving. We'll take a timeout, too. 5:58 here in the third. Ava 31, Stockton 23.
At MS Propane, we're trying to save our customers as much money as we possibly can. And if you paid more than $1.50 per gallon last winter, then you might have paid too much. Call our Ava office today at 683-5300 to compare and see how much money you can save with MS Propane on our Build-A-Budget program. That's 683-5300 for MS Propane. Heating the way.
Timeout here in this third quarter, 5:58 to go, and Ava has had good scoring spurts, but this zone defense, and you've alluded to it a couple of times, Dr. Valentine, it has slowed down the tempo a little bit of how the Bears were attacking early on.
Definitely has allowed Stockton to kind of control the pace defensively, and they have upped the intensity defensively.
I tell you what, if you don't hear the buzzer here, go get your ears checked. Corey Heinlein over to the right. Is that an old it's late joke? I don't know. Draw your own conclusions. Ethan Donnelly will dribble towards the center. Over to Blaine Mendel. Blaine jump stop, bounce pass, gets it to Dalton, goes up and under and in. And Andrew, when you need one, go to the truth. He puts it in, 33-23.
And he finishes on the right side, which is what many around us are saying he can't finish anything but left, and it's not the case for Mr. Dalton. Here's Stockton down inside at Sullivan. We have a hold. I believe that's on Mahan, if I'm not mistaken.
10:04 p.m. Only the second time I can remember calling a ball game at this time of the night.
This is Baxter underneath. His shot is blocked by Mr. Dalton.
Here's Mendel bringing it up the left side of the floor. Bounce pass to Donnelly. And Stockton once again gets set up in that zone. Ethan will dribble in. Go to Andrew. Shoots the mid-range baseline jumper. No good. Tipped out to Stockton.
Here comes Postaway. Driving in. Going to have tipped by Donnelly. And Dalton with the rebound. And he's going to be fouled about 96 feet from the basket by Postaway.
Again, another good example of defense there. And I think you and I and Dr. Hall, we were talking about body clocks and such with late game versus early game, and I believe you've done a little research into this at one point, and not much of a difference. Is that correct?
Really, it's not. And I would say, especially for these younger kids, they're used to being up late, most of them. I would say the earlier games are probably more of a struggle than the late games. Glenn Mendel's pass tips out of bounds.
So you would say if there was a difference there in the body clock that for 16 to 18-year-old kids that the 9:30 a.m. might be more of a hindrance than the 9:30 p.m.
I would say, especially over Christmas break, that would be my assessment. We're going to have a foul here. I believe that's on Heinlein.
That's coming. That's analysis from a man who spent the last decade in education. So game's really slowed down. We've only seen 2 buckets total here in the third quarter, and we're nearly halfway through the third, 4:32 on the clock.
And this is Colvin. He's going to drive in. Good defense by Donnelly. That kicks it back out to Postalway. Back out to Adams. Working the left side here as they comes off the screen as Adams. Tips it around, and it's stolen.
Ava coming the other way. Nice lob pass down low to Mahan, but he's rejected. And Carter just can't find a way into the scoring column right now. Now he's got it at the baseline, tried to sneak a bounce pass into Dalton, and he's reached in and fouled here at the 4:02 mark of the third quarter. So this zone defense from Stockton kind of dictating the pace of the game right now, and Ava's zone offense has been unable to shoot them out of it or break them of it so far.
That's the oop into Dalton. He kicks it back out.
Give and go there to Mendel, and he finishes. Great offense there. You pass it to Andrew, all the defensive attention comes, and Blaine gets an easy bucket, 35-23.
This is Colvin back down to Sullivan, back out to Adams. 33:38 left here in the third. Baxter being guarded by Dalton. Hard to get to the basket when you're being guarded by Mr. Dalton. Here comes Baxter, making me eat my words.
Comes off an extra screen there, too, curling down the middle, 35-25. Ava now past the Heinlein over to Donley. 2-3 zones still being deployed here. Quick pass into Dalton. Double team immediately comes. Tries to split it. Off balance, shot up and in. And how did he hang around the air long enough to throw one at the orange hoop? Oof.
What a play.
Some hang time. Off balance. Tons of body contact. Gets an and one opportunity. And the free throw up and in for Andrew. And this is the largest lead now for Ava of the ball game at 38-25.
Glad to see the case of the yips you referred to a few weeks ago, or slowly.
That was a one-game anomaly. There's a three-pointer up and in.
Adams for the three there.
38-28. So, after we went nearly the whole third quarter without any offense, teams have made their last couple of buckets on each possession. Mendel, jump stop behind the back to Dalton, and blocking foul called. And for the Stockton Tigers, that'll be team foul number 5. Nelson will check in for Heinlein. Nelson, Mayhem, Donley, Mendel, Dalton, and they lob it to Andrew and doesn't finish. Got it tipped away. Back to Mendel, goes baseline, up and in, and they count the basket, and Blaine will go to the free throw line for a three-point play.
One thing I will say, not that he's not been athletic the last 3 years, but Dr. Hall was quizzing us earlier. Andrew's definitely, you can see it physically. He has matured from where he has been the last couple of years. Jumping wise, just all those things that come with the athleticism developing.
Yes, he has put some time in there to the weight room and the gyms,
and not that it wasn't there before. It's a new level this year.
The eye test doesn't lie on this one. 41-28. There's Baxter up and doesn't get it to go. He's fouled, and will go to the free throw line for a couple. If it's on Mendel, it'll be his third, and it's on Nelson. His first, team foul number 3. Stockton, by the way, 6 team fouls now. And the first one up and in there for Baxter.
29-41. Second one falls. We have a timeout by Stockton here with 2:22 left in the third at the Blue and Gold Tournament.
It's Jim's Body Shop of Ava, the name you know and the people you can trust when it comes to auto body repair services. Have you locked your keys in the car? Or maybe you need a tow? Well, we've got you covered anytime, day or night. Give us a call at 683-4609. It's Jim's Body Shop of Ava. We're there when you need us, and we're proud to support the Ava Bears.
For all your home remodeled needs, there's only one place to go in Cause Country. The local people you know and trust, Mansfield Home Center, Ava Building Supply, offering a huge selection of interior and exterior paints, plumbing, heating, electrical supplies, power tools, and much, much more. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 in the morning till 5 in the afternoon, and on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to noon. Ava Building Supply, rooting on our Ava Bears.
Final game of day one at the Blue and Gold Tournament. You've got 16 teams in each division, 16 games total being played today. And we are
back to a man-to-man for Stockton now, coming out of the timeout. A little change of pace.
RV right on the top of it there. Here's Heinlein over to Blaine Mendel. We have got lots of extra coaches and commentary right behind us here at courtside. Always makes it, something interesting. Mendel jump stops in, up and under move, and Blaine. Good job there, using that pivot foot in the paint there by the point guard.
Offensively, his game has definitely came along long ways over the last couple of years. Scoring the ball. He's always been a great passer. Supposed to wait. Back out to Baxter. Thinks about the three. Guarded by Dalton. Drives in. Shots up. Going to be fouled. Go to the line.
Andrew not. Oh, they get the foul to Heinlein. His second. Must have been a late reach in I didn't see. Go to the free throw line. Goes Baxter, and it's off the front of the rim. Colvin and Baxter, pretty much the offense for Stockton in this game. Ethan Donnelly, Blaine Mendel, Andrew Dalton, Heinlein, and Connor Nelson. Your 5 Ava Bears on the floor trying to get into the night game tomorrow night against Republic.
Missed them both on the free trip at the charity stripe. Blocked is Mendel by Colvin. Going to be foul out of bounds. Coach Seeger's not arguing, very respectfully sharing his opinion.
Well, you don't see him call out too many calls he disagrees with, but that one he definitely did. Off the backboard, no good. Blaine Mendel the rebound. He's trying to outrun the defense down the length of the floor, and he's fouled. And we'll go to the free throw line. And it was all about who touched that ball out there right along the baseline.
Coach Seeger.
He's going to take a seat, a couple seats down right now, and chew some bubble gum.
He's going to stew on it a while.
First free throw, no good there for Mendel. 1 minute left. You're in a 43-30 game here in the third. And got that one, did Blaine. And, Rocky, you've seen it just in a small sample size, but that is such a big difference from Blaine taking his game to the next level is what he's done offensively. Here's another turnover force. Connor Nelson run the break, bounce pass to Mendel. Mendel to Dalton. Dalton up and in. And went to the right side again there, RD. 46-30.
3 seconds call there missed on that fast break. Then we'll have another putback here by Adams.
46-32. I picked a good one to leave the courtside mic at home. I'll leave it at that. Under 25 to go. Seconds here in the third. Mendel to Dalton. Up at the top. See, when I'm doing the game solo, I've got that courtside one going. Boy, would that be a hoot. Here, under 10 seconds. Mendel, he'll drive to the right, goes behind the back, hesitation move, look at the handles, up and under, no good. Donnelly tries with the buzzer, and we come to the end of the third. Ava holding a 14-point lead over Stockton, 46-32.
Hey guys, this is JD Chadwell with Town & Country Bank. NMLS 1736546. Are you hunting for that perfect piece of land or need financing? Town & Country Bank can make it happen. Whether it's a deer stand or a cozy cabin or a plot of land next to the creek, you could be enjoying that recreational property that you've always wanted. Contact me at Town & Country Bank. Find out how to begin living your dream. Town & Country Bank, smart, friendly solutions. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The edge of technologies at Emerson Climate Technologies of Ava. Our students at the edge of a new life. Emerson Climate Technology, saluting our young people in their athletic competitions and reminding them, when you finish with your career, come to work for us on the edge of technology at Ava's Emerson Climate Technologies.
We are so glad you're staying up late with us here on Cause Radio, Best Radio in the Ozarks. Also watching at tdhmedia.net. We'll get right back to sign on tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. and do it all again tomorrow. I'm not on sign on.
You don't have the privilege.
I do not have the privilege. You know, at the KKOV Christmas party, Joe and Greg, they were like, let us go down and do that 9:30 at night ball game. We've always wanted to do those late night ones. I just said, nah, guys, that's me and Rocky's deal. I'm sorry. But they were heartbroken.
Those guys are absolute gentlemen.
Legends. Here we've got a whistle and a hold charged here on the Ava Bears. We've got Blaine Mendel, Carter Mayhan, Spencer Seeger, Corey Heinlein, Connor Nelson. If Joe was awake right now, that would be the biggest surprise of the day. If Joe is still consciously with us. Here at what is 10:18 local Central Standard Time here on this Monday night.
This is Postal Way being guarded by Mendel. Back over to Adams. Giving it to Colvin. Colvin takes about the three. Doesn't take it. Dribbles around. This is Postal Way. Back out to Sullivan. Baxter, he doesn't want the three. He's going to try to drive in. Gets in, kicks it out. This is Postal Way. That's a great defense. This is Baxter. He's going to have a shot blocked by Andrew Dalton, and he's going the other way.
Yeah, Andrew's got an extra pep in the step after that rejection here. 46-32. Got Mendel, Seeger, Heinlein, Dalton, Mahan. Out here for the Ava Bears. Seeger with it now. Here at the top of the circle. Dribbles over the right-hand side. Stockton right now in the man-to-man defense. Dalton, Baxter, they've had a nice little game inside the game here between those two. Mendel behind the back, and a little too slick there. Out of bounds, turnover to Stockton. We've played 1 minute here in the fourth. Ava up by 14.
This is Baxter bringing it up the left side, guarded by Dalton. Looks to go to the basket, kicks it over to the right side. This is Adams. Postal Way wants the three, doesn't take it, guarded by Mendel. Looking for the lob. I don't know where that one was going, and this is Colvin who gets the lob, and he scores to open the fourth quarter.
Well, you notice one thing throughout the course of this game, there's no easy buckets. And these Ava Bears, they're not the tallest team. They're not the most physical team. You're going to get a challenge every time inside. And defensively there, that's all you can ask for. Dalton tries to split a double team, and he is called for traveling. And Stockton's going to try to make a late run here at it. 6:16 on the clock.
Bears on top right now by 12.
And Mendel come out, Nelson on. Stockton bringing it down the floor.
This is on the right side, back up to Adams. Baxter hasn't taken any threes, but looks inside to Adams. Back out. Thinks about one. He's going to drive in. That's his game. Back out to Postal Way. He leaves it short. Scrum for the ball. It's knocked down as Dalton and Baxter, and Stockton retains possession. This is Colvin working against Heinlein. Dribbles in, kicks it back. Postal Way will take the deep three. Rattles around, doesn't fall. Rebounded. AD 2.0.
And Andrew just with textbook boxing out right there. Seeger gets a nice baseline move, doesn't get it to go. Loose ball. Stockton picks it up.
This is Postal Way trying to get the ball outside, and we're going to throw it out of bounds. Ava ball.
Well, Blaine gets a break long enough just to go get a cup of water, and pretty much not even enough time to sit down. Back on the floor now. Seeger, they'll act as point guard here, bring it up over to Mendel left side, up top Heinlein. Right wing Dalton. They've been kind of going 5 out right now with a lot of motion. Passing and cut. RV. Mendel, bounce pass. Here to Dalton. Dalton, one of the rare times he's not immediately double-teamed here in the game. Under 5 minutes to play. Ava up by 12.
Very, very patient here. Don't know that we're going to hit our scoring average.
No, Game is grinded down a lot. At 21-9 after one. Scoring really slowed down the second quarter. Andrew, he had to avoid the charge, so it took him a little farther left. Missed the shot, though, but we get it back, and then Heinlein finishes. Got a feed from Blaine Mendel and Corey Heinlein.
Got to give props to the pass there by Blaine. What a dish underneath. No look and everything. This post away being guarded by Mendel. Back over to Baxter. He thinks about the three, doesn't want it. Back out the post away.
Our great Southern Bank postgame show. We will not have a conversation with Coach Damon Seeger tonight. It's late. They need to get back, get recharged, and get ready for tomorrow. And there's a shot contested, but a foul. And I think it'll get Andrew with it. I know old Casey Johnson driving the bus back. He'll be ready for the boys to hurry up, get loaded up, get ready, get on the road.
One nice part of this is playing the late game. You get the late game tomorrow night either way, win or lose.
Certainly helps out. But not when the girls' team you're covering is on the complete opposite end at 9:30 a.m. Here is 48-35 now. Ava trying to get through here. A little diamond press look, is it not?
That is it. And we're going to have Andrew going up. Doesn't get it. Gets his own rebound.
Foul on the floor. And Andrew, boy, he'll get frustrated with himself a couple times a game. But he just holds himself to such a high standard. Kid who in 3 years broke the school scoring record and has just been a fantastic athlete wearing the blue and gold. Here in his senior year, him and Mendel, what a dynamic duo they have. Coach Seeger will say it. Every Batman's got to have a Robin. Those two work together so well. The second free throw, no good. Got another look at it, but it doesn't fall, and here comes Stockton.
Baxter going against Dalton. Fakes left, goes right. Is going to score. There. Nice move by Baxter.
That's one of the few transition buckets here in the game, Rocky, for Stockton. Mendel gets across the press break, holds that pivot foot hard, finds Seeger. He'll put it on the floor, drives up right side, shot no good. Dalton got the miss and puts it in. Andrew, he's into the 20s now.
He's got to have at least 8 or 9 to 12 rebounds. This is Baxter. He'll take a three, leaves it short, rebounded by Dalton. He gets fouled. He's going to go the other way. 2:57 left. Dalton's going coast to coast, passes it over to Seeger. Back up top is Mendel, and they're going to set the offense up.
Bears trying to get a date with Republic. 6A school tomorrow night, and Mendel takes it in with the right hand. 52-37. We'll get some blue and gold trivia for you for tomorrow night before Ava Republic goes on. And people with Ava getting that seed up there at the number 3. Of course, people got some.
Whether it's personal injury, car accidents, criminal defense, and no matter if the case is large or small, Christopher J. Swaddish, attorney at law, would be honored to represent you. You can visit with the Ava office, 200 East Washington, or you can call 683-2987, or even visit the website, www.swaddish.com. And from all of us at the law offices of Christopher J. Swaddish, we want to wish good luck to the Ava Bears.
Where can you get good neighbor service and surprisingly great insurance rates? At State Farm. Because State Farm agent David Cody is your one-stop shop in Ava for the service you deserve at the price you want. So stop looking around. State Farm agent David Cody is ready to help. Call 683-4141 for your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Well, we were just talking about the history a little bit with the blue and gold tournament. Ava getting highest seed ever here as the 3 seed, and only time Ava's ever played for a championship there was in '95, and Andrew's dad had a lot to do with that. His name's in the book here.
83 points that year. He was the high scorer for the whole tournament.
Man, they shot out of bounds. I tell you what, Republic, I don't know what was going on in the seed meeting, but I'd like to see, we've seen Stratford earlier this year, and they got the 4 in this. And, boy, from what I've seen Republic there, I don't know how Stratford got seeded over them. There's Dalton, who takes it coast to coast, lays it up and in, and Andrew just adding to his point total. Stockton throws it away to the Bears, and they're making him pay here in the fourth quarter, and Andrew is fouled and will go to the free throw line for a couple. Andrew, let's see here. I'll let you do the tally.
A lot of math there that's going to happen.
Yeah.
Not often am I mad at watching Mr. Dalton or listening, but Biggs, we could have done for a little dunk action there on that last breakaway. That's in the Stratford gym earlier this year. Of course, I've been known to get a little excited from time to time, but that one brought me up there in that game against Conway.
I'm doing the math right. Mr. Dalton has 28 with that last free throw.
Well, he's going above his scoring average on the season. Makes another free throw, and then he will come out one of the area's finest players, folks, regardless of classification, Andrew Dalton. And he'll get a little bit of a breather because they're going to need him for all 32 minutes tomorrow night.
Absolutely. This is Colvin. Back over to Baxter. 1:30 left here in this ball game. Stockton being very patient. Shots up. Not going to fall. Rebounded by Ethan Dahlman.
Now, the score right now, Ava's up 21. And this game pretty much played throughout its entirety around the 8 to 13 point range. And so Ava's going to make it look a little better on that end towards the final of this one, as we are at 1 minute left playing. Great Southern Bank post-game recap. We will do that next. We are not going to talk to Coach Seeger tonight. We're saying get on the bus, get back home, get to bed. We'll see you tomorrow evening. As Ava right back here in JQH Arena, the 9:30 game against Republic, the 3-6. And that one, now the crowd cleared out pretty quick tonight. Folks going to stick around for that one tomorrow.
I believe you're right. Ava being very patient with it, keeping the clock running. 30 seconds left here. This is Donnelly. Back over to Seeger. We're going to have a takeaway by Baxter. This is
Rocky holding back for the dunk, and a softly thrown one down there by Baxter.
The respectful thing to do there when you're down 21 points. A nice soft dunk like that, and we'll have the final tick off the clock here.
Ava Bears, victory on opening day here in the Gold Division, the Blue and Gold Tournament. They win 58-39.
Hi, folks. This is Jay Loveland of Jay Loveland Auto Sales, and I'd like to invite you all to our new setup in Mountain Grove. We have a great inventory of affordable cars, trucks, and SUVs, conveniently located right next to Walmart and Burger King. Find us also online at jlovelandautosales.com or 417-349-4444. And remember, at J. Loveland Auto Sales, we always do the right thing.
Do you have new construction or remodeling needs? Reed's Construction can take care of you. We're family owned, operated, and insured. You can check us out on Facebook at Reed's Construction, LLC. If you have questions about our services or would like an estimate, give us a call at 417-543-2063. Again, that's 417-543-2063. Don't get framed by the competition. Trust our reputation is as solid as concrete.
Go Ava Bears!
It's A1 Detailing Enterprises, offering complete details, interior, exterior, headlight restoration, vinyl removal, and shampooing. The next generation car care, A1 Detailing Enterprises. Give Wyatt Gastineau a call, 417-543-8739. That's 417-543-8739. And let him and the A1 Detailing Enterprise take care of you.
Opening day of the 76th Annual Blue and Gold Tournament, Ava Bears find themselves with a 3 seed. Never been seeded like this before, especially up top like that. And Ava, in their opening round game, got a pretty good test from Stockton early, who was making some shots. They had a couple of kids that was keeping them in it, in Culver and Baxter. But Ava, too much Andrew Dalton, Blaine Mendel, and the rest of the Bears the second half. They grow the lead in the fourth quarter. Final score ends up being 58-39. Dr. Valentine, scoring leaders for me, please.
For your Bears, Ethan Donnelly with 4 points, Corey Highline with 7 points, Blaine Mendel with 16 points, and Andrew Dalton 30 on the night.
Good, great night for Dalton, and they're going to need every bit of that and then some tomorrow night. Now, Republic is a 6th seed, but let me tell you, they look pretty underseeded. They had no trouble whatsoever with Buffalo earlier. Big-time win over the Bison. So your classic small school, big school matchup this tournament provides a big one in the second round tomorrow night, 9:30 start time, JQH Arena, Ava and Republic. Let's pack a lot of blue and gold here in the lower bowl, courtside, and make some noise for the Ava Bears. They still remain undefeated on the season. Take care of Stockton, 58-39. For Todd Sports, Tyler Watterson.